Ah, adult life. You've just graduated college. You're trying to figure out what works best for you from a job standpoint, the city you want to live in, your friends, and you're experiencing so much change right now. For myself, I've been out of school for almost 2 years now. I'm working in my career, living in a new city, trying to build the community and friendships that are so important to me. And to be honest, it's difficult cultivating a whole new way of life and not really having a transition from school to work. It just seems to be so challenging at times. One of the issues that I face is that the mindset and the overall structure within my life drastically changed as soon as I went from school to working. And there doesn't seem to be really any type of introductory period to this working world adult life that is now your majority of time that you spend. For me, something that's been so crucial is making sure that I have a schedule and routine that I can rely on, especially in the most challenging and difficult of times. It is challenging, if I'm going to be candid, especially when you're surrounded by people that have been experiencing this way of life for so long. One can't help but question, am I doing something wrong? But the answer is no, you're not doing something wrong. You're learning and you're growing, and there's a little bit of grace that you need to allow yourself as you step into this new period. Now, being 2 years into living in a new city and making new friends, I feel much better and at ease with the life that I've created for myself. But that's the key, is that I've created it for myself. Something that can't be ignored is that we must take intentional actions and create positive change through our intentional choices. I'm a firm believer that our life can essentially be whatever we want it to be, but we just have to make sure that we align ourselves appropriately and put our actions towards our goals. It's one thing to think about something, and it's another thing to do. For me, I know I was stuck thinking about all the goals that I've had, all the things I want to accomplish, and I wasn't pairing it with action. Make sure, especially in these first few years, as you start to figure out who you are and what you want, that you align yourself and create actionable steps for you to work towards all that you're hoping for. You don't need to have your whole life figured out right now, but just create some type of plan for yourself that you can move forwards in this life. If you're happy with where you are right now, that's great as well too. There's no need to try to push all of the time, whether or not society tells us this. It's okay, and you are okay right where you are. This period in our lives is so unique and it's exciting. Step into it with an open mind and don't be too stuck on one thing. You're going to learn and you're going to become a whole new person potentially. Your identity is always being shaped and shifted within your 20s. Look at it with a curious mindset and appreciate all that you have. I know that's what helps me get through the day, and it's turned out pretty good so far. I'm wishing you all well.